originated from Indonesia as well.
Yeah.
So this is what we call the crossback golden, where you can see the scale itself is crossed over the back. Right. So this is basically a type of a golden arowana from Malaysia.
Does it reach a similar proportion to the other species?
Okay, for golden arowana, in terms of sizes, they are slightly smaller than the red one. The red is one of the, I would say, the biggest one. It will grow to like a maximum of like 3 feet. So for golden crossback arowana, probably you will see like a max of like 2 feet, maybe slightly more than 2 feet, maybe.
Yeah. And what sort of prices do they sell for?
The prices itself it ranges from so-called couple of hundreds for a red-tailed golden.
Singapore dollars.
Singapore dollars, okay, to a high-end like for same size of a small fish can be up to a few thousand Singapore dollars.
Yeah.
For Golden Arowana as well as the super red Arowana.
What size do you start selling that? Do you sell them from quite small size?
Usually, I think they will start like selling about maybe 6 to 7 inches. Okay, it's the right size to tag the
right.
Yeah, you have to put an ID tag onto the fish itself for identification before you can actually export or sell it to the market.
Right, so it's nothing to do with determining the quality of the fish then. Can you tell if it's going to be a really exceptional fish from quite a small size?
For experienced hobbies, maybe, through learning processes, you interact with the farm owners, and then you can actually learn a bit more how to select a good fish when it's young. But of course, it will be easier for you to spot a quality fish when it's up to a certain sizes, maybe like at least like this such a size, maybe 9-10 inches. Right. Then you can actually really tell the potential of the fish. It depends. There's 2 areas that they can tag. One is on the back of the fish itself. Okay. One is on the almost near to the abdomen area. So there's actually 2 ways of tagging the ID number. Yeah. So, but the usual practice, I think, it would be better to put on the shoulder. So because there's more meat, so you can actually will not hurt the.
You insert it underneath the scales, then.
Yes. There's a so-called a needle with a tag inside, and you just insert it when it's sedate. The fish is being sedated, and then you just insert the tag. So-called in terms of sizes, the fish is very big. It can grow up to like 3 feet long. So this is like maybe a 2 years old fish, where it's like about maybe 20 inches. Right. It can go up to like 30 over inches.
Is the coloration linked to the sex of the fish? Are males more colourful than females, or is it not?
This one, I think we are still trying to understand in terms of the coloration, whether is it linked to the gender of the fish. There's no evidence to prove that the male fish is nicer than the female at this moment, because we have seen female fish with very vibrant color, and very so-called intense color.
Right. Do you have to feed them anything specific to enhance the red coloration as well?
Okay, usually people will believe in feeding prawns with a shell, right? So that the prawns will contain the beta carotene. Yes. Basically it's good for the fish. So, but you can actually feed the fish with other variety of food, like frogs and superworm, where they actually breed
live
worms.
Frogs, so they
live frogs, yeah. It's kind of cruel, but this is how they feed the fishes.
Do shops sell these things for people to purchase them?
Yes, right now in Singapore, I think some fish shop will actually import it from Indonesia.
So they feed frogs and centipedes for people to feed to arowana?
Yeah, wow. That's right. So you can also feed this fish with a small little goldfish or some other small little fish. Practically eat anything as long as within.
Do you ever offer them dried foods? Because it's quite frowned upon in the UK to offer live foods. Not so much insects, but no one would feed frogs.
Right. I have to agree with you. Some farms in Singapore, they tend to feed the so-called fishes with dried food as well. Yeah. Okay. Reason being probably because economical, as well as the content is good enough. But the thing is, the growth rate will not be as fast as you feed live food.
Right.
Yeah. So that is one of the reasons.
They are better for enhancing coloration and growth. Right.